Okay, so in the lieu of many technical difficulties. All right, it's okay. Sorry, we're gonna get the last half. Okay, Miss Emerson's gonna go over. Is it okay if I just go over that last slide really quick for something, just in case? Okay, so we're gonna just go over the last slide because Miss Emerson doesn't think the camera was recording. Oh, that's silly.
I was just about to check you when you're recording.
Okay, thank you for doing that. All right, so let's just go over some of the stuff. We talked on here about how we're learning facts, and after we learn facts, we're saying what?
How it
Say it again. So what? We're learning facts and saying, so what? Say it.
So what?
Oh, I love Ashley has the gestures and everything. So we learned on this page that Abraham thought all people should be free. So that means he's what, Tremont? He was fair and kind. We learned that Abraham told people about his ideas even though not everybody likes them, which means he was what? Haley? Go ahead. Louder. Brave. He was brave. He wasn't scared. He said, I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody. People used to call him Honest Abe, which means what? That he was very honest. It's a pretty big deal. So I'm taking these boring facts. Boring. Say it.
Boring.
And I'm giving them more. I'm saying, so what? I'm saying, what's important about these things? What's a big deal? Okay? So now, assuming that the computer doesn't go rogue, we're going to try to do this again. How many seconds do we have, Tati? 15. Beautiful. So we are going to do it right now. Go. Oh, no. You guys have to sit here. Good job. Yeah. No, you guys can move around a little bit. All right. 10, 9, 8. Don't break your heart. 7, 6, 5. We're not running because he's using Gabriel. 4, 3, 2. How are you guys all the same? 1. Okay. All right, here we go. So we are talking about facts, and we're saying what? What are we saying?
So
what? Okay. And we're keeping in mind, how did Abraham Lincoln contribute to the what? Common good. Beautiful. Okay, so Abraham Lincoln, we don't have much time. Abraham Lincoln was elected the 16th president and continued to speak against slavery. You guys only have 1 strike left, so I would get it together. The people in the South wanted to keep the slaves. They used the slaves on their farm for their work, okay? But the people in the North thought slaves should be free. Soon the North and the South began to fight a war called the Civil War. Say it.
Civil War.
Beautiful. The Civil War. And in 1863, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. Everybody. Emancipation Proclamation. One more time. Emancipation Proclamation. And it was super interesting and important because it said that there was no more slaves. Slaves were gone. Slaves were what?
Gone.
Gone. If you were in the slave in the South and you came up to the North, you would be free. You'd be what, Camilla?
Free.
Free as a bird. So, slaves, a lot of slaves would run from the South to the North because once they were there, they were free. All right, a lot of facts going on, a lot of stuff. Your minute with your partner who's sitting right here starts right now. Go. Go. Discuss. What are the facts and what do they mean? What are the facts and what do they mean? What are the facts and what do they mean? You don't need to be talking. Okay. It doesn't. I know. It's fine. Camilla, I love this Lamont. I hear Lamont so beautifully talking about facts and aliens and Tina. Great job. Great job. I'm going to take a little peek at the camera. Okay, but what are some things that we learned on this page? What are a couple things we learned on this page? Okay, what about them? We're fighting. War. What did Abraham do? What's the really important thing that we learned? emancipation. Okay, good job. And what does that mean about him? What does that Right? Because you know what? Do you think the South likes the Emancipation Proclamation? I don't think they were too crazy about it, but he did it anyway, didn't he? Great stuff. 10 more seconds. Albert? Five. Slaves. Okay, great job. Can you say what the emancipation was? What does that mean about him? What did he sign the emancipation? Do you think everyone agreed with him?
Yeah.
He did it anyway. Alright, class.
Yes.
All right, so we learned a fair amount of information on this. Antonio, can you sit down, please? Thank you so much. So, we learned a lot. What did we learn about? What's a big thing that we learned that Abraham did on this page? It's big, it's huge. Ashley. Oh my goodness, Rach. He signed a law called the Emancipation Proclamation. What did it do?
Slavery can end.
So slavery can end. Antonio, what do you think that says about Abraham Lincoln? He signed a law that slavery could end. Do you think everyone agreed with it? Who liked slavery? Gabriel.
The South.
The South. The South was like, no, I like slaves. Who didn't like it?
The North.
The North. So was Abraham Lincoln making some people mad with the Emancipation Proclamation?
Yes.
I can't remember which one. Maybe Miss Harding? What did you have? Miss Cable needs something, I guess? Yeah. So what does that mean? If a lot of people didn't like it and he did it anyway, it was what?
Great.
Great job. All right, guys, I know we're kind of fading because we've had to do this twice now because the camera wasn't working, but I need everyone to kind of get it together. All right, so he wanted slaves to be free. He signed the Emancipation Proclamation. He was willing to go to war. War, Antonio. For people to be free. For people to be what?
Free.
What does that tell you about him as a person? He's what? Louise. He's fair. He's brave. He cares about people. He cares about the country, and he cares about the common good. The common good. All right. This is the last one. So I took my facts and I said what?
So what?
Say it again.
So what?
So what? So what? Why are these facts important? They're important because I learned that Abraham Lincoln was so important to the U.S. history. He was important to America. He was important. He did important things. If he hadn't signed the Emancipation Proclamation, we would still have what?
Slaves.
We would still have slaves. But the man said, nuh-uh, not on my watch. All right, this last one you're going to do at your own on the other side of your index card. Oop. Everybody's got their index card? Write your name on it really quick. Write your name in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Miss Emerson's going to read it, and then you're going to tell me an important fact on it and why you think it was important. You're going to tell me so what? So what?
So what?
No? Abraham Lincoln was a great speaker.
No.
I'll wait, because this is an absurdly large amount of time to be looking for a pencil. No, just leave it. Do you not have a card? Okay. Abraham Lincoln was a great speaker. He inspired people. He did what?
Inspired.
He inspired people, even during a really tough war. His most famous speech was the Gettysburg Address. And he gave it right after a really hard battle. So it was just a really bad battle. A lot of people have died. The country's really sad. They're thinking, when is this war going to end? Is it even worth it? Why should I even care about freeing the slaves? What should I do? And Abraham Lincoln gave this great speech. And he said, listen, come on, we got this. This is important. This is important for the common good. He did something really great. He got people pumped. He got them what?
Pumped.
He got them pumped. And 2 years later, the U.S. won the Civil War and the slaves were free. They were what?
Free.
All right, you got 2 minutes. Write down your factoid. Let's go. Name. Thank you all very much.
Which fact?
Fact and so what? Fact and so what? So you're going to do more than that.
Need a pencil.
Give me a pencil. Most beautiful pencil in the world. And I'm going to be calling people up individually. Class.
Yes.
I'm going to be calling people up individually to tell me how did Abraham Lincoln contribute to the common good. You're going to come up, you don't have to write, you can just tell Miss Emerson. That's pretty nice, right? Yes, it is Olivia Bolivia. Okay, Jamal, can I get you first, my dear? You're going to tell me, I'm going to ask you. And then you get to keep your penny. Earn a penny, pick it up all day long, you have good luck. Come. So everybody should be minding their own, going about it. Thank you. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds. How do you feel like Abraham Lincoln contributed to the country? What did he do?
He told several speeches to
You guys,
people,
not now.
and he wanted to free slaves. So he joined the war and they won, and now all slaves are free.
Great job. Beautiful. Good job. Rach, or I'm sorry, Tati. Do you feel like Abraham Lincoln contributed to the common good? Like he made the world better? Yes. How so? Tatiana, that's beautiful. I love how you said he was willing to go to war. Great job, concise, to the point. I love it. Thank you. Well, they're all just as beautiful and shiny. All right, Haley, you're the last one, and then we gotta start packing up little by little. Do you feel like you contributed? Or do you think he helps the common good? All right.
Yes.
Okay, how so?
He said that he gave a speech. He said that we got this and it was
Great. Okay, can table 2 go ahead and put your index card on the back table. You can keep your penny if you'd like. And then we gotta pack up.
Do we have to take it off?
Yeah, I would suggest